A dangerous LA fault system rivaling the San Andreas is tied to recent earthquakes. You know, I was up in LA when that other earthquake happened a couple weeks ago. I was standing in a movie theater in Beverly Hills. And I was standing next to, you know, Taryn. Oh, remind me to tell you something about Taryn that I can't say online, otherwise I would be doxing the fuck out of him. But remind me.
Okay.
But Taryn and I were sitting there chatting, and Taryn even stops and goes, "Earthquake?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't feel anything." And then we get the alert on our phones that there's been an earthquake, and I'm like, "How the fuck don't I see these things?
How don't I notice them?"
Or that's what I mean. Is how do I not feel these things? But it happens all the time. Whenever there's an earthquake, everyone online is like, "Earthquake," and I'm like, "Really?"
Well, I got my own personal theories, at least based on my own struggles to...
Is my passive perception just not very high, to use a D&D term?
I think, at least...
Oh, I can only hit them once, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. My theory when it comes to myself, at least, is that my...
Thanks, Siri. Really helpful.
Go away.
Do you have Hey Siri?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Wait, aren't you on my Apple Music?
I don't know, man.
Do you have
yes, I am, but...
Do you have Hey Siri turned on your phone? Or on your computer?
Apparently I do.
Speaking of, mine just decided to click in while I said that.
Anyways, hi.
I turned that off my computer because I found it so annoying.
I don't remember what the fuck we were just talking about.
Earthquake. Why I don't feel them.
So I have a theory as to why I don't notice it, and it's because if I am standing, honestly, all sensory perception, I feel like I have kind of a constant tremor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, if I'm standing, I feel like my legs are constantly wobbling.
Interesting. Do you have an essential tremor?
I don't know, man.
Maybe when you meet with your GP next.
That would probably be good.
Or your PCP. Which I think is such a stupid... Why do we call them PCPs in this country? GP makes way more sense. General practitioner.
Yeah,
versus
why do we call them a drug?
Yeah.
Just gotta go meet with my PCP.
And they're like,
dealer.
Excuse me? Oh, definitely don't.
The slow.
Definitely don't do PCP,
float
kids.
Down. Yeah, fun fact, that shit stays with you.
That shit's nuts. Don't do PCP. Don't do heroin. Don't.
Let this be a cautionary tale to anyone. I had apparently like an uncle or something in my family, in my like extended family, fucking die.
Really? I didn't know that.
From not originally when he took it. I'm gonna say this, but I am also thinking it might have just been LSD.
Oh. Well, LSD isn't too bad usually, but you definitely can fuck yourself up.
It was one of those drugs that don't go out of your system ever. And I think both LSD and PCP are that way.
I don't think LSD is that way, but I could be wrong.
So it might have been PCP. I might have been right the first time. But it stays in your system, and he had a situation where I think he got like knocked in the head or some shit, and it just fucking flooded his brain, basically.
Crazy.
And it fucking killed him.
Crazy.
So, I'm not going to say don't do drugs, kids, but I am going to say be smart.
Only do the fun ones.
Be smart about the ones that you choose.
Yeah.
There are reasons that certain ones are legal in certain parts of the country.
Well, let's be honest. Our government is not necessarily the best at defining which is good for you and which is not. Considering weed is still illegal in most places, and mushrooms are still illegal in most places.
Yes. That's why I specified
Yeah.
certain parts of the country.
Here's a real leftist take.
Yes.
Here's a crazy liberal hellscape idea.
Oh my god.
All drugs should be decriminalized.
Yeah. I don't think that's a liberal idea.
It's
definitely a leftist idea.
Well, true. I when I say liberal hellscape, I use that in the Trumpian sense. I use that in the sense of what people would say to us if they heard that idea.
Yeah, because
they don't understand that there's
their political spectrum stops just left of center.
Does it? I'm pretty sure their political spectrum stops like 4 clicks right of center. I mean, the most leftist American politician that I can think of in recent times has had a bid towards the presidency has been Bernie Sanders, who would still be considered right of center.
Jesus fucking Christ. Really?
Crazy, right? If you look at like the actual political compass, he's considered right of center.
Yeah, it's true. He wasn't exactly saying we should tear down all of our institutions.
Yeah, I mean, you would need to be you would need to be at least more, what am I trying to say? While I'm trying to collect coins.
Just get coins. Get coins. Let's stop talking about politics.
But yeah, drugs should be decriminalized.
Yo, politics in my video games.
Drugs should be decriminalized. Because criminalizing someone who has a drug problem makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
In the same way that we want to criminalize living on the streets.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
The big thing with people with, drug abuse, substance abuse issues is that's a medical problem.
Yes.
Why are we sending police to deal with medical problems?
How did I get to Bowser again? Oh, what did I do? No, that's not what I want to do.
That was intense.
Thank you.
Fucking intense.
I think it's here.
Teenagers camping.
I'm so glad you liked that joke. I don't know who I stole that from.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Never in time immemorial.
We're going inside Bowser. Just remember, he is the building right now.
That is true.
I need to reiterate, he is the building.
You're right. That does change things.
This is the most fetishy Mario game ever.
Oh my God.
He was a furry in a couple of them.
Please, someone Google Bowser Vor.
Oh, that's not hard to find.
Super Mario Wonder Bowser Vor.
Okay. A little more specific, yeah.
You're gonna... I come get you, but you decide that you're gonna come to me. All right.
Yeah. Meet you halfway.
Run! Don't run! Run now!
I believe in you.
Jump!
I believe in you.
Jump! Thank you. I'm glad somebody does.
Jump with those stubby little legs.
I'm not going for the purples. I'm just trying to get through this shit.
Yeah.
Good start.
We're doing amazing.
I am actually doing pretty okay.
Damage boost.
No,
Okay.
I want that.
I know, but if you hit it...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
And then you collected the thing. Oh, you can just hit it.
Yeah, when I'm a fant, which is why I wanted to be a fant so bad.
I can hit it when I'm fat.
Yeah, there's fat
And
powers.
you know what? I would hit it.
Oh, thank you. You'd hit it when I'm fat? Wow, that got awkwardly silent there. Thanks, Frank.
I want to be a supportive friend.
Somebody will hit it when you're fat.
But I am straight. I am very straight.
Yeah, you got to be so supportive that you'd be willing to suck my cock. That's not true friendship if you're not going to be willing to give bro a a backroom blowy.
Listen, no blowies for bro. But if my lady wanted a blowy, absolutely. Just saying, you're not.
So
you're not a man if you wouldn't suck a woman's cock to completion.
I have to transition, is what I'm hearing.
Hey,
all right.
I'm just saying, I like women, and that includes all women.
I do wonder if I'd. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling to talk.
All good.
I do wonder if I was more keenly on one side of the gender fence, I would have better prospects.
I mean, the majority of individuals are attracted to specific genders.
Is that true?
I mean, if you just go based on the number of people who are heterosexual, then yes.
But that's self-reporting.
Yes.
I have a theory that people need to get out of their own way a little bit more.
Gotcha. So you listen, I do think that probably it is underreported.
Yeah, that's my point.
Almost certainly.
I won't go as far as to say everyone is, even though I think secretly I kind of think that.
God, the number of times that people have been like, "Yeah, everyone's a little gay," and I'm like, "Okay, at least acknowledge our lovely ace friends, our lovely asexual."
I mean, they're very gay.
People.
Fucking so gay.
It's true. Especially if they're demisexual.
Also just thinking that
Chapel
gay.
Row.
Thinking that gay is now like the collective term for anything that's queer.
Yes.
So like, God, that's so gay.
Gay.
I also love saying it like it's still a bad thing. Ew, that's gay.
I personally love saying it about things that are very clearly heterosexual.
Look at it, huge.
Just like a man and a woman.
Oh, that's so gay.
Embracing and being all lovey-dovey. I'm like, ugh, gay.
That feels like something your sister-in-law would say.
Yeah, it definitely feels that generation, right?
Doesn't it?
Yeah. You're...
Okay, so can I tell you...
I've been resisting the urge to say you're trying to avoid getting brutally fisted.
Why have you been resisting that urge? That's such a
We've
good
been talking
urge.
about other things.
What I was going to say something.
Yes.
I don't know if I should say this.
Okay.
Okay. I know a bunch of people who are a certain age in the, like in your mid-20s, or not mid-20s, early 20s, and I'm just like, God, you're a fucking baby.
Yes.
Like, you are a child to me, and getting that out of my system is not happening. Like, whether that be that I've seen them as a child, or I watch them grow up, or even if it's just like the way that they behave now, I'm like, you are a child.
Yeah.
And there is an uncomfortability with me ever possibly being attracted to you. So that would be like, never mind. I'm not going to say those names either. But there are some friends, mutual friends of ours that are that way. And then I like have that other friend who came over to my place the other day. I completely forgot how old she was, but she is just like, she's been through a lot of early trauma, and so that's developed her into being like a 30-year-old when she's in her early 20s.
I get you.
And I completely forget that, and then I'm like, you're the same age as all these other people that I would say is also a child. God, I have confusing thoughts about all of this.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, we're talking about like 23 and up here, so like, I think what I'm realizing is that 90% of this is like a mental thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But like also, like think about, technically, a person in their 50s is perfectly okay being with a person in their 30s, even though that person totally could be their parent.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Well, talking about fucking Tom Daly's husband is, I think, in his late 40s. So yeah.
So yeah, it's like it's a matter of perspective, but also like I can also see people in their 50s looking at a person in their 30s and being like, that is a child.
Yeah, for sure.
That, even though they're a full grown ass adult who could have their own kids, they would look at that person and be like, no, that is a kid.
Well, and I do have to ask how many of those kind of situations are a Leo DeCap sitch, and they just
Leo DiCaprio.
and they want to use their power to.
I feel so sorry because we were talking and you just kept going.
No, we're not over this episode.
But
No.
alas,
No.
alack.
Well, all right. If we do that, then we have to end and start one immediately because I'm just going. So thanks everybody for watching.
Nope. We're gonna keep going because I need to have you pause right here so I can call my wife back.
Ew.
So we're gonna take a short
gross.
little baby break.
That's gross.
And we'll be back. Thank you
Ew.
guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. I know it's super
so
gay.
gross. That's so gay. Talking to your wife is so gay.
A man talking to his wife. Ugh.
So fucking gay.
Is that gay?
You're so gay.
Is it gay when I talk to my wife?
You're
guys?
so gay, bro.
Hey, bros. Is it gay when I talk to my wife?
Yes.
Anyways, bye.